So, me and Jack are two Marmozets, and we're just gonna, I guess, go into a bit of story time about this second album, knowing what you know now.
Stories behind the songs.
Yeah. The story behind this song.
I can give you an interesting fact about some of the instrumentation, or
Let's do
not
it.
instrumentation, rather the workings of the writing of it.
Okay.
So my brother plays bass and I play guitar. And I wrote the bass line in the chorus and Will wrote the chorus chords for the guitar. We swapped instruments and slammed it all together. That's a bit of a weird one. We haven't done that before.
Major system error.
I've got one.
Well,
We got the title of that through a phone call that
Larry, who recorded our first album.
Yeah, he was on. He was sorting something out through his
He was
wedding.
on the blower, weren't he?
And he was on the phone and he was calling up his bank, and she said, "Oh, hold on a minute. There's been a major system error," and we wrote it down.
Jack was out with his notebook.
Yeah,
Couple of lines
right,
down.
yeah. And then
go
we
with this.
ended up slamming that into the lyrics of the song. I thought there was a nice ring to it. So that was lucky, because that was literally as we were trying to find a main lyric for the song chorus.
The chorus
and then
part.
he was like, 1 minute I got a phone call, and that came up and I'm like, done.
It works.
Fluke.
Meant to be started out. It was a jam that we kind of came up with the years of touring, and you can actually hear it in our 2015 Leeds and Reading footage. We just have this moment in the set where we just go off with this riff, and we were just like, let's use it, let's turn it into a song. The chorus originally had about 6 different choruses, and we had to pick one. So it was
Couldn't
one of
find the
them.
perfect
It was a
one,
song that
did
was
we?
always there, but we had to work at it a little bit for that to be the song it is. And it's definitely the most rawest song on the album.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Me and You is about my nana, who sadly passed away. I was at home and I was just like, I wanted to write about her, and I guess, I don't know, sometimes in the place writing songs about people that have disappeared and gone, it's like, I don't know, sometimes they can be a bit crap. But this definitely didn't come to me like that. I just had this vision of me and her dancing in paradise, and I was with her again, and I just started writing about seeing her again. So yeah, it was one of them songs that was just nice, and definitely a moment that I'll never forget in all my writing.
It's a good one, isn't it, that
Yeah,
one?
it's one of my faves. It always takes me back to my nana. It was like, at least we can take her on tour for the rest of our lives, you know what I mean, and take her with us, so it's a
song
win-win
form.
situation.
Yeah.
It's the first single, isn't it? It's like 1, 2, 3, play, we're back, Marmozets are back. It
Yeah.
is what it is.
We got the sample by
From my little sister, the oldest
Bex,
of 7.
Sam,
We were
and
talking
Josh's
about
youngest sister, Emmy. And Sam was basically demoing and basically asked her, because she was like stood by him,
Just
she was
say
like
1,
a
2,
wee
3.
babbler that said, just say 1, 2, 3, 4 as a counting for the start of the song. She was sort of playing around with it, and she said 1, 2, 3, play, and then he like messed around with it and looped the play bit, and we were like,
Sick.
that's really cool. So we got Becca to do it, and then we recorded that in your house in
Yeah,
Norwich,
we recorded it in our conservatory.
in like a conservatory, and then that sample we ended up using. So that is the same one from the same night that we came up with it, and we'd never needed. We tried to re-record it and just didn't bother.
It didn't have the same effect as, you know, from my little sister doing such an amazing little job, and then me stealing her idea.
Yeah, so we got that sample from there. It's
Musical
kept the
family.
same one.
It's going back, isn't it?
Yeah,
That was one at Jam and Top. That one.
it was. That song was, and that's when you were still. Everyone was still in Bingley.
Yeah, it's when we
Because
were
I
living
remember
in
Sam had the verse chords that are in the bottle, like the intro chords, he'd written that on the piano initially. And then I remember being on an acoustic guitar that had like 3 strings on it, which were the high 3. I came up with the, like my verse part on that guitar, and we recorded it on his phone. and then I can't even remember how that song ended up.
Like
We
magic,
just
how
went-
some of these songs come.
It was like one of those where we do this thing when we rehearse where sometimes we don't even look at each other or talk to each other. We just all start playing stuff and then going from the start again and adding stuff as we go along. And by the end of like, I don't know, like 2 hours later, we all still look at each other and we've got this full song done. We're like, oh, cool. Go through it a bit more and demo it, I guess. Yeah, that was.
We had a
that's
fun day because we
probably
tried
about
to do
5
one
years
music
ago now.
video for it and it just didn't work. And then so we just all got together in London and we had a bit of a budget to play around so we could have a fun day in London and we just had someone film us. So
I saw
that's
Steve
what
and
it's
Tyler from
kind of about.
Aerosmith walking
Yeah.
down the road, trying to get into a vintage shop that was closed. That was weird. Went to buy a football. There's a
was a
football
strange
bit. We were
day.
kicking a football around in the
We
video.
got these skateboarder kids following us the whole time. We went and played basketball with some kids, didn't we? We went to a couple of bars, we went into a couple of like vintage stores and tried on clothes and
Yeah.
it was just a fun day, wasn't it?
On
We ended up
Shoreditch.
we were on the rooftop at the beginning, weren't we?
Yeah, which is on a
Obviously,
Rimmel
which is-
advert. The same place. It's on a Rimmel advert. I saw it the other day. Get the London look. It's like that's why we filmed the music video.
Get London look.